Welcome, everyone. We are here in September. My goodness, third week. We are working on the Ghosts Among Us from James Van Praagh. I'm Stephanie Lee, evidential medium. I do book reviews that show the books that led me on my spiritual path to awakening. And September is Ghosts Among Us from my wonderful teacher, James Van Praagh, who taught me how to be a medium. So we're going to jump into the spirit world in this session. James constantly gets asked, like, where is the spirit world? Where is it? And he said, the spirit world, it's not a geographic place. It's not a location that can be found on a map. It's a state of energetic being. Like the electromagnetic, apparently I can't talk today, waves of our physical universe, the spirit world consists of thousands, perhaps millions of energy dimensions, and each has its own vibration. Just like we have our own vibration, the spirit world has its own vibration, and its vibration is much higher. It's much faster than our vibration. These vibrations overlap one another and therefore penetrate the physical world. So where we are, they're up here, we're down here. And as a medium, James has taught me the ability to be able to raise my vibration, and they lower their vibration so that we're at the same vibration and we can communicate back and forth. And that's sort of how a medium works, is through that vibration, that energy that the spirit world brings and that I bring, and we kind of coexist on this vibration together to bring through those messages. And one of the fastest ways to start raising your vibration is through meditation. On Earth, many of us share lives with others who have completely different ideologies. They look different, they think different than we do. Some of them we agree with, some of them we don't. So there's, all the religious beliefs and the ideas. We live with this diversity because Earth is our school. And we're here to learn from all these differences. Whether we agree with them or don't agree with them, we are here to learn about each other. However, in the spiritual dimension, we gravitate to a dimension of like-mindedness. So say, for example, your religion is Episcopalian. You would then, as you cross over, you would then just be with all the Episcopalians who believe in that religion. And so you wouldn't be in with all the different religions like we are here on Earth. You would just be with the one religion that you believe in on the other side as well. So we create with our thoughts, words, and deeds, and how we have lived our lives is where we end up after we die. So how we kind of think, the way that we feel, we end up with those like-minded people on the other side who share those same philosophies with us. Then he talks about the higher astral dimensions. Many spirits pass into the light of the higher astral dimensions, and they arrive in a place that he refers to as Summerland, which I think is funny, but it's a wonderful, positively word. It's a dimension that is almost as real as Earth. It has amazing buildings and perfect homes. And as we are creating what our perfect home looks like here on Earth, our spirit guides are also creating that up in heaven for us, so that it's a place that we know that we can feel comfortable that this is our space. This is what we have created. It's that perfect home that we have always wanted. This dimension is a place of thriving inspiration. It's free of any kind of earthly needs and any kind of conflict. The spirit and these dimensions come together to love and expand their mental and their spiritual horizons. They're constantly learning and expanding on their consciousness. Anything that can make a heart sing is found here. So anything that makes you happy will be found in this spiritual realm. So spirits in the higher realms can visit spirits in the lower realms to help them, but spirits in the lower realms cannot go up and visit the higher realms until they've passed the tests that they need to do and learning that they need. Then they enter into the higher realms, into the higher realms, into the higher realms. But we're constantly learning and evolving, and it takes us that learning to get to that next realm. So he also wants to talk about guides. Who are your guides? What are guides? There are three kind of guides that I'm going to talk about today. So there's the helper guides. They assist in bringing all your talents together, all your dreams. They help make your dreams come true. They're your helper guides. So you can always call on them to help you make those dreams come true. Then there's the relationship guides. They help us to open our heart to love. They guide us to attract to those people that we are karmically connected to. And they want us to know that we have many soulmates. It's not just one soulmate that we have. So we could be with different people at different parts of when we come back. We might, you might have been my brother at one time, but now you're my lover, or I'm the mother and now you're the son, or you're the father and now I'm your daughter. They're just part of the relationship guide. They're part of the soul family, the soul group that you come in. Then there's the family guides. Now we choose our family members before we enter Earth. Now I know that this sounds weird. Like, why would you choose this person to be your mother? Or why would you choose this person to be your father? But we choose these people to be our mothers and our fathers and our grandfathers and our sisters and our brothers, so they can teach us lessons, so that we can teach them lessons and they can teach us lessons when we come back and reincarnate. Soul family members, they all travel together in collective groups. As they come back, you're going to come back with these same people. And I know that sounds weird that we choose our parents, and when I first heard that, I was like, really? Are you sure? Really? Okay. And then I just started looking at it differently. So if I chose these people to be my parents or my sister, what am I supposed to be learning from them? And then it makes you kind of start thinking, okay, well, if I'm supposed to be learning patience, I'm learning a lot of patience. And that's a good thing. Patience is a good thing. So there's no harm in that. I know it's difficult to understand that, but if you can kind of start to expand that in your mind and understand that there are reasons for everything, and the people that are in our lives, there are reasons for all of them to be here, and they're all here to help us learn. So in conclusion, just because we don't see these dimensional vibrations, it does not mean that they don't exist. Everything is part of one energy source of spirit, and no matter the rate of the vibration or the form it takes, it's all energy. So you have to have faith, and you have to believe that just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's kind of like the light switch. When you turn the light switch on, the light goes on. You don't know how that actually happens. You know that energy is traveling from the switch up to the light, and it makes the light turn on. And then when you turn it off, the light turns off. But you don't actually see it happening. So you have to kind of believe that it's happening. So just know that even though it might be really hard to fathom, try to expand your mind to believe that there are other things out there that we don't understand, that they are out there to help us and to guide us. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned a little bit more about the spirit realm. There's plenty of other books about the spirit realm out there that you can find on, Amazon or any other online bookstores. And go search for that if it's intriguing to you. Anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.